Hey friends, my name's Lisa if we haven't met, or if we have, either way, it doesn't matter. I'm super glad you're here. I am in the pottery studio today. Probably not going to get anything done, but I'm going to move a lot of things just kind of forward, and I'm really looking forward to it because I think it's going to be a nice, enjoyable, relaxing day. I have all of these mugs that I threw in the last video that I need to put handles on, so I'll probably start with that. I need to trim them and put handles on, and then I have all of this bisqueware that is already sanded and rinsed off and ready for wax and maybe some glazing today. I'm super excited because in this batch are my pendant pendant shades, whatever you call them, that we threw in a couple of videos back, and I'm really excited for those. So I do hope to at least get one of those glazed and in the kiln. That's a goal today too. So anyway, if that sounds interesting to you, please stick around. I generally like to shape and form all my handles before I trim all the mugs, just because I like for the handles to set up a little bit, because I do pull them so they get softer. That way they just they're a little bit stiffer. I can still shape them a little bit, but I definitely like to do that first, just so that they can be setting up. And then I'll keep an eye on them so they don't get too dry, but then I'll go over and trim all of my mugs. So I'm gonna start with that. So I just got a hunk of clay here. I've got 10 mugs to put handles on, so I'll probably try to make like 12 or 13 handles just so I have options. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get started with.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way. It's kinda strange, don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. From out of town, I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. Waited all these years for you right here, but how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you.
All right, got all the handles ready. Gonna let them stiffen up a little bit. I'm gonna have a little snack, and we're gonna get set up to trim all these mugs. I have been coming down periodically and like spraying these so they didn't get too dry. I think that's really helped. I think they're just perfect to trim. All right, some of you guys watched a video, several videos back, I guess, on my little Gif and Grip shield. This is the design I finally settled on. I got some great feedback from many of you. One of the best one was to use magnets to hold it closed. So I did. I just taped some pretty good strong magnets here, and that keeps it nice and tight. And then I still have my little skirt on the inside here. This is just perfect for me. I also love that I can just roll it up and it just fits right in that little cubby on my pegboard. So. All right, if I did my job throwing well, I shouldn't need to trim too much.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow.
All right, just give them a little bit of a touch. Oh, I want to show you this though. So in my 3D printing adventures, I worked on printing a little stamp for myself. Let me grab that. Okay, friends, so something I'm super excited about in my adventures in 3D modeling and 3D printing is I made these little stamps to stamp my name on the bottom of pot. You can see where my first one is a little flawed because my name reads absolutely perfectly, which you all know this, I forgot, but it needs to be reversed so that when I actually stamp it into clay, it'll read correctly, right? So I had to redo this one, but I have not tested this out yet, so we're gonna try it together for the first time and see if it works. Okay, so here we go. I have this little doodad that I use to kind of support in the bottom. Cross your fingers. Oh, it kind of worked. The stamp works. I don't think I pressed hard enough. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. On the next one, I'll try it better.
Somewhere in the great unknown, when I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Okay, got everything trimmed and ready to go. I didn't stamp all of the mugs. I'll show you at the end. The stamp worked so-so. I might try to redo it. I think part of the problem is that it's too big for some mugs, which is a problem. And also, but I'm nervous if I make it smaller that it won't print very well or clear enough. So I might play with it some more. If not, I'm gonna order a stamp online. That might be the easier way to go, but it was a fun test. So I'm gonna get myself set up to knock these out. My handles should be, let's see, keeping everything under plastic until I'm ready, but these are nice and stiff now. They're to the point where if I touch them, I'm not getting a fingerprint, but you can see I can still bend them and move them. So that's gonna be perfect. I want these to stay just like they are. And I'm just gonna make sure I have all my tools and we're gonna get after it. Oh, I'm gonna use my new ZM Tools scratcher. Got that, I've got my slip. Let's see, this probably might need some. This may have dried out a little bit. I'm gonna add a little water and I need a brush. I got water, probably need a towel.
hands that are gentle, working and able, feet in the wine press, build up a township, opals and diamonds, beauty for ashes, silk in the sunshine, oil of gladness, tower of justice, pillar of marble, soft as a sunset, wings of an eagle, magic in the ether, marrow in my bones, chariot of fire, stag in the meadow, be you. Free open country, part at a board, garden in glory, make me a vessel, juniper garden, my holy mountain, emancipation, songs of redemption, spice in the temple, mighty and faithful, tides of the ocean. Oh, you are the maker, magic in the ether, marrow in my bones, chariot of fire, stag in the meadow, be you.
Okay, I got all the handles, put on all the mugs. They're under the plastic. I'll show you those in a second, but I'm gonna get cleaned up and get these things set to the side and then hopefully start some glazing. I'm gonna kind of consolidate all of these onto maybe hopefully just a couple wear boards. But what I do, typically I will dry my mugs upside down, just because if your handle is still a little bit soft at all and it's gonna slump, I want it to slump that way just so that you still have this nice, you know, kind of top of the ear shape. I don't know what you call it. And then I'll try to angle the handles. Oh, you can't see that. Okay, sorry. So then I try to sort of angle the handles on the board sort of inside, so that when the plastic hits it, it doesn't quite touch the handle. That makes sense. And so I'll kind of set them up like that. This is another one of those off-centered mugs, and I'm super excited with how that one's looking. I can probably get these all on the two boards here if I try. I'm very excited for my off-center mugs. If you didn't see that video, that's right, the one right before this video. If you didn't see that, oops. And cover these in plastic. I will let them set for probably like a week just because I have no rush. And it'll probably be that long before I get down here again anyway. So why not let everything dry slow? Does not bother me. And I think it helps prevent cracks, but that might be a wives' tale. Okay.
Could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone.
All right, on to some glazing excitement. I'm gonna start, super excited to get these in the kiln. So a few videos back, I threw these shades for some pendant lights. And my hope is that I can, I've got a cool color, it's really beautiful, lovely green. call it would be green. And I'm gonna just do the inside, and my hope is that I can leave the outside unfired and it'll look kind of like more like a natural stone. And I think that's gonna look really cool. But there's a chance because of the like compression tension situation with glazes and clay that it might cause cracking. So I have 3 of these. I'm gonna fire one without an outside glaze, just the inside glazed. And if I don't run into any issues with that, I'll just do the other 2 the same way. If I do run into an issue, then I'll go ahead and put a white glaze on the outside, do another test, and hopefully that would resolve it. But glazes and clay, sometimes that can happen if you glaze only the inside or only the outside, you can get cracking. Nobody wants that. So I am gonna just put a wax edge on this just so I keep a clean line. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I am gonna wax. Actually, I probably don't need to wax the bottom if I'm not glazing the outside, so that's probably all I need to do for this guy for now. I'm also hoping to get these flower pots in, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Not quite sure what color I want to glaze this guy, but I'll decide soon enough. I'll probably put a clear liner on just on the inside. So we'll see what we do for the out. All right, got a few more things I'm gonna get waxed up, and then we'll get some glaze mixed up.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. In the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know. 'Cause there's a part of you that never could let go.
Okay, I'm glazing these donut vases. So you just saw me glaze the little one. And I'm gonna do them in 2 different colors. I was thinking about making them like kind of a matching set, but I do think the colors are gonna coordinate well. If you wanna see how they come out, I will absolutely show you on an upcoming video. I soaked this lid and it still doesn't wanna come off. Oh, there it is, okay. Never mind, I'm good. What was I saying? Oh, if you are curious in what colors I chose, consider subscribing, maybe hitting that bell so you know my next video is up, because in the next video, I promise to show you everything that comes out of the kiln. Make sure this is clean. What I'm gonna do is make sure that I can kind of fold this enough so that if I dip, listen, I only wanna dip it about halfway anyway, like I did the other one. I just wanna make sure I'm not gonna hit the sides, but I think we'll be okay. Oh shoot, I can still do it. I am gonna pour the same glaze on the inside. So let me do this first.
I'm chasing shadows around the place. It shouldn't take long now in any case. As long as there is light. Pretending I can stay
That's kind of what I was going for. Just get my sponge and I'm gonna clean that up. All right. You're ready for the kiln.
hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water.
All right, what was I gonna do next? I'm gonna go ahead and get clear liner glaze on the inside of my flower pot. Let's do that.
Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know.
So this, I have that lovely green glaze under it on the bottom, on the base, and I'm going to just put this white glossy glaze on top. And then I'm going to leave the rim raw, and I think that's going to give, I don't know, some nice texture, interest, contrast, I don't know. We'll see.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way.
Okay, I just have one more coat to put on my cake stand here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the kiln loaded. I may batch a glaze here after a little bit, but a few other things I need to get to today. So this is probably where I'm gonna leave you for now. If you wanna see how any of these things come out, again, follow along, consider subscribing. The next video I will show the kiln unloading. We're gonna cross our fingers for my pendant lights so I can get those installed hopefully. And yeah, it means the world to me that you would hang out with me in the studio today. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, friends.
Don't even know your name.